So my name is Gerhardus Berg. I'm a staff member here at Cedar Hill, and I'm also a freelance videographer and filmmaker. I run my own business. And today, I just wanted to share a story with you. So just picture this. There's a 10-year-old boy in church, in youth, and he hears about praying in tongues. He hears about being baptized in the Holy Spirit, not just Him living in your hearts, but Him being all over you. And he gets excited and relentlessly wants whatever that is, whatever that baptized in the Holy Spirit looks like, he wants it. And that was me. At my local church, I was listening to this and people sharing testimonies about it, and I just knew that I wanted this. At that stage of my life, I was just so on fire for God that I just needed everything that He had for me. I needed every single thing that God wanted for me, that He wanted to give me, I wanted. And so I start praying for it. I say, okay, cool, I'm just going to pray. I'm going to ask God. They say that if you just pray to God and you just say, listen, God, give me this gift. He gives it to you for free, gives it to you willingly. You don't have to do anything to earn it. So I'm excited. I'm asking God to receive this gift. Okay, now the first time I ask, nothing happens. Okay, that's cool. Oh, next night, while I'm in bed by myself, I pray again. Nothing. Okay, all right. And I do that a couple of times, and then I go, okay, you know what? Maybe I need to go ask for prayer. Maybe if I go to someone else. So then during church service and at youth, I go forward. I get prayed for. They did a series on the Holy Spirit. So they were actually asking people all the time to come forward for receive baptism of the Holy Spirit. So I'm going forward every time, getting prayed for, getting hands laid on me, and just trying to receive this gift, and nothing. And they kept telling me, just wait, just go, maybe tonight pray and just, it'll come. And the whole time that's happening, and I'm starting to get a little discouraged. I'm getting a little bit slower. I'm a bit less excited now because it's not really working out. And I just keep asking God and keep praying. And then eventually, I start to have a bit of a wrestle with God. I start to get to a point where I go, well, why am I not getting this gift? Is it something to do with me? Am I not worthy? Am I not a good enough Christian? Am I not doing things right? Is there some sort of sin in my life? Do I have some sort of issue I need to sort out? And the whole time I'm just trying to figure out, why is this not happening? I just had this moment with God, and I just realized, fine, your timing, your space, I'm just going to trust you. I'm not going to try and make it happen. I'm not going to try and artificially produce it. I'm just going to trust that God, if you want to give me this gift, you will. So I kind of don't think about it anymore, and life goes on. And then one night at youth, and you must remember, youth was my favorite time of the week, always, on a Friday night. And my favorite time at youth was worship. And every Friday night at youth, I just remembered pouring my heart out to Him every time, just fully worshiping Him, getting engaged in Him, going on my knees, going on my face, jumping, dancing, all of it, everything. And this one night, I decided to go and find a quieter spot. I went a bit more back, away from the stage. And as I'm on my knees worshiping, I start to pray and sing, and my language starts to shift. And all of a sudden, I'm talking in a different language, talking in a heavenly language. And I just feel this moment of this presence of God on me. And I just laughed and smiled, and it was when I realized I'm speaking in tongues. I'm doing the thing that I've wanted to do for so long. I've been baptized in the Holy Spirit. I just remember that moment, and I just kept on praying and kept on praying and kept on praying and just enjoying His presence. And I just will never forget that moment. There's many of those moments in my life where God has marked me and moved in my life and revealed Himself, and that was one of the earliest moments. And I just remember being so radically shifted and changed. That God gave me that gift, not because of anything I did to earn it, not because of anything that I had to change in my life, but just by waiting for Him and just trusting Him and just continuing to enjoy His presence, enjoy a relationship with Him. He gave me that gift at the right time, almost like He was preparing the gift or preparing me for the gift. And so it was just such a beautiful, beautiful moment.